One of the other big pieces of that solution we provided, Columbia, that's important in this, is when we take the controls piece of what we do and we add controls to the existing LED fixtures. In the past, controls would actually eliminate the lifespan of a lot of fixtures because of the start and stop in the technology. Fluorescent technology was designed to run 24 hours a day, and every time you start and stop it, you kill the lifespan of the product.
Okay.
Okay. LED, you kill less than 0.1% of the lifespan of the product by turning it on and off religiously. So when we bring controls into that equation and we mix it in, not only are we going to gain all that energy savings that the controls brings, we're actually going to extend the lifespan of the existing fixtures in that process
Because
as
it's
well.
not running 24/7.
Because it's not running 24/7, or it's running at a much, when we dim something down to 20%, the temperature of that fixture comes down with it. So the
Okay.
longevity of the fixture gets automatically extended because we're not running the fixture at full power the entire time. It's the heat that kills, you gotta remember.
Right.
Heat kills. So when I'm only running something at 20% of its possible output, I'm not coming anywhere close to the heat thresholds that it's going to meet. So it might run at 115 degrees at 20%, or it's going to run at 150 degrees at 100%. But if you're not running your fixtures at 100% the entire time and we're using controls to dim them, you're going to get that 100,000 hour number that you had on that fixture is going to get extended to 150 or 200,000 hours because I'm running it at a much cooler temperature.
Now, and also with controls, do you eliminate human interaction in the process also somewhere in there? You program it once, or is it?
We do. So on the control side, we can look at motion, we can look at daylight harvesting, we can look at multiple ways of how to control that device.
Okay.
And so as much as possible, we're going to automate as much of that as possible to the point where you don't got to flip light switches, you don't got to, any of that human interaction.
Right.
So in talking to customers, explaining that long-term gain is important, right? Typically, most companies are looking at their lighting every 5 to 10 years as a general rule of thumb, either relamping in 5 years or swapping fixtures out in 10 years. If I can tell you that we can get you to 20 years by literally just spending more money on the front side that comes back to you in the form of power, dollars, and profit on the back side, it's a no-brainer. It really is a no-brainer. If you can get 20 years out of this solution instead of 10, you're winning massively because that energy savings over that extra 10 years is pure profit in your back pocket,
Right.
right? And so just understanding that general concept is important for our sales reps to be able to articulate that to a client that says, what's your expectation of this new lighting system? How long do you anticipate it's going to be?